Hi peeps! It's me and it's time to get rowdy tonight because it's been a year in the making. The video of the tattoo, beautiful Matthew Gray Gubler tattoo, being done a year ago on October 28th, 2020, is now ready. Now, in the tattoo parlour there was a lot of copyrighted music playing, so in between these talking head segments you may have to put up with a little bit of my blah 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 voiceovers. I'll be taking you through it. Now, before we begin, I would like to give an amazing, huge, big shout out to my family in Australia for making this happen and giving me the means to be able to get this amazing rig. I now have an Acer Nitro 5 laptop and a Razer Kiyo Pro beautiful webcam you're looking at me through, and a blue Yeticaster with a shock mount and everything, so it's like a proper radio announcer's microphone. So yeah. Now I'm Rowdy Reidgirl and I'm coming at you from this beautiful warm spring evening here in New Zealand. As you can tell, it's absolutely gorgeous and it's still light out because of daylight savings. If you like what you see, if you like this video, don't forget, just hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can be notified of future videos. Now that I have access to this amazing rig, no more mobile phone cameras for Now, without further ado, let's go to Rapture Tattoos in Brewtown, Upper Hutt. Enjoy! So here we are at Rapture Tattoos in the heart of Upper Hutt. Now, the tattooist Michael was referred to me by my usual tattooist Lisa because he is the portraiture king. That is what he specialises in, photorealistic portraits. Now, I was so worried about being late and having to reschedule. I was actually going to pay for a taxi for myself and my friend who was also acting as my photographer. However, Google Maps really was my friend and it wasn't that long a walk. In fact, we were early. Wonderful! Now, as you can see, he was prepping my skin, the skin of my arm, with the rubbing alcohol to, one, sterilise the area, and also to prep it so that the transfer will adhere to it, so it went directly onto my skin. I was a little bit worried when I saw this in the side mirror. I thought, it looks nothing like Matthew Gray Gubler. And then he reassured me that all the funny little squiggles and everything, that was just an indicator, like a map of where to shade, where to put grayscale, where to do the proper shadowing to make it look photorealistic and lifelike. I made sure I had my Mountain Dew, my electrolytes. I'd wanted this for 3 years and I worked my little butt off in the weeks leading up to it. So this was a huge big achievement for me, a huge big goal, something that I had been literally gagging for years. And I actually did a temporary transfer on that particular right upper arm last year. Just before lockdown, actually. That was for the final episode ever of Criminal Minds, so I'm definitely a very, very avid Reid fan, Reidgirl, hence the name. Now here we are sitting in the chair, and he's just prepping some more. It had been such a long time since I'd actually had a tattoo. It was sort of, I can't remember how painful they are, even though I have got a hell of a lot of tattoos. I have about 6 or 7. He was so incredibly gentle. I was expecting to go eep, but there was no eep. It was just, I can just sit here still and just zone out and read a book and go to my happy place. So you can see he's got the printed off photo of Matthew Gray Gubler as Dr. Spencer Reid that I emailed him, so he has a point of reference and makes sure that it is 100% accurate. I think I was still in absolute blissful just disbelief that it was finally happening after wanting it and saving for it and getting hyped up for it for so long. The day was finally here. October 28th, 2020. As I mentioned in my earlier video, October 28th is actually the birthday of the character Dr. Spencer Reid, known in fan circles as Fibonacci Day, based on the fact that Reid used a spiral logarithm or a Fibonacci sequence to solve a crime and figure out where the next one was going to occur. That was a very exciting episode indeed. Oh yes, it's taking shape. It's very painstaking because each line, each outline has to be exactly precise. There is no eraser, there is no erased, go back, do it again. This is it. Now, several hours in, I started to feel a little bit sleepy. I've been taking regular smoke breaks with the tattooist, Michael, and I've been sipping on my Mountain Dew and making sure my electrolytes were all up. Honestly, this guy was so gentle. Usually in the past, I've been going eep, 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 especially with using whites and greys and grayscale. But he was so gentle. Time just flew by and we were just sitting there chat, and feeling a bit hungry. So it was the original intention of my photographer to take me to the waffle cart, but the waffle cart was actually shut, so we ended up sitting on some glorious, the best soft shell fish stuckles I've had with avocado crema, so that was amazing, and that was a lot of protein and carbs and just refueled me and warmed me up and just revitalized me. That was great. And so after that we went back in, and another friend of mine actually turned up and started filming, and we were just sitting there chat all about my cat. Well, without further ado, I think I should cut to the chase and So after the delicious fish tacos and refueling with protein and avocado crema and carbs, ready to go again, we resumed. You can see the depth of all the shading, the shadowing, particularly how precise and how detailed the hair is, the floopy hair. It was coming together so perfectly. Another friend of mine actually popped in with his camera and decided to film and take still photos, and yeah, so it was a regular little Rowdy Reidgirl show. There you can see the detail of the shirt collar as well. Yes, because of copyrighted music policies these days, I wasn't able to have the audio on and have you guys rocking out to Nirvana, Linkin Park and Metallica with it playing in the background, which is a shame, but you get to see this amazing masterpiece take place. So impressive. We did actually take video footage and stills of the finished product after when I was about to walk out the door, but I can't seem to find it, but definitely I'm showing off the tat in the talking head segments. So you get to see the finished product a year later, healed up beautifully, looking very photorealistic and lifelike. And you can see the oval or circular frame. He's actually framing the image with some pale grey, lots of grayscale. Well, at the end of it, I was feeling a little bit wobbly because it was, you know, it is, as he said, it is a trauma to the skin, getting tiny little, sort of, yeah, using a needle and tiny little cuts subcutaneously, and yeah, but I kept hydrated, I had regular smoko breaks, and of course, made sure I ate a lot, ate some protein. Because I didn't eat breakfast, I was so excited, I did not eat breakfast that morning. Yay! Now, $500 later and 5 hours later, the masterpiece was. After I had wanted this for 3 years, and I worked my little butt off to be able to achieve it. And yet, back to that comment that I made in passing about Matthew Gray Gubler being confused with Johnny Depp. Yeah, I actually touched upon a much younger photo of Johnny Depp with the glasses that very similar to what he is, and had the shoulder length curly hair, and then that would have been like he's awesome. And then I saw an older photo of Matthew with those same glasses, shoulder length curly hair. I thought, there is some similarity. I eat my words. Yeah, but that was funny because honestly, Matthew's it's been confused with everyone from Johnny Depp, Kurt Cobain of all people, and Billy Ray Cyrus. I have no idea where the heck that came from. But when I first introduced it to the main Matthew Gray Gubler Facebook group, I got very polarized comments. I got a lot of support, but also I got a lot of cattiness and hate, and oh, your tattoo's really shit, and oh, it's Stalker in the bushes, babe, oh, looks like Billy Ray Cyrus. But I am proud as punch. This is something that I've wanted, that I've strived for 3 years, and it finally was done a year ago on October 8th, which is known in read fan circles as Fibonacci Day, which is the actual birthday of the character Dr. Spencer Reid. So that's why I picked that particular day. Now, as I said earlier, if you like what you've seen and want to see some more, hit like and subscribe and notifications for you to see all videos from me, the Kiwi Reidgirl. And if you want to support my channel and help my channel grow, it'd be great. Go to Buy Me a Coffee, buymeacoffee.com/Rowdy Reidgirl, and any little donation, the price of a coffee, everything works. Everything is great. So, wow. Video show using OBS, Open Broadcasting Software, and using a full rig rather than just hitting record video on my. So this is a pretty huge deal for me. Wow. So yeah, so I definitely got outside my comfort zone today, learning all the software that I'm just learning, really. I'm flying blind. It's like, not really used to it yet, but yay, I can do anything. And just remember, like, if I can do it, you can. Have a wonderful day, and wherever you are, whether it's fall, whether it's spring, wherever you are, have a wonderful day and be good to each other, and yeah. Bye!